Today we will discuss trigonometry, which is continuation of the previous class. Now we will see the first question. It is on the board. If cos A equal to 12 by 13, then find sin A and tan A. Solution. The given data is cos A equal to 12 by 13. We know that cos A formula in terms of sides, cos A equal to adjacent side by hypotenuse is equal to 12 by 13. It is a ratio. So first we will draw a right angle triangle. A, B, C. Now we will consider theta at A. Now see, right angle is at B. Adjacent side of the theta is AB, that is 12K. Why we have considered K means it is the ratio, so it is not exact value. So 12K. Same the way hypotenuse is 13K. Now we have to find the value of BC. According to Pythagoras principle, hypotenuse square equal to adjacent square plus opposite square. Now hypotenuse is how much? 13K whole square is equal to adjacent, that is how much? 12K whole square plus opposite. The opposite side of the theta is BC, that is asterisk, that is BC whole square. Now 13K whole square is how much? 169K square equal to 12K whole square is 144K square plus BC whole square. Now this 144K square you transpose to left hand side, then it is 169K square minus 144K square equal to BC whole square. Now 169K square minus 144K square is how much? That is 25K square equal to BC whole square. BC equal to 25K square, we can write 5K whole square. Here BC I written, that square transfers to right hand side, that becomes square root of. So square get cancelled. Finally BC equal to 5K. The length of the BC is 5K. Now we will find the sin A. Sin A formula in terms of sides is opposite side by hypotenuse, that is equal to opposite side, which is opposite to the theta, that is how much? 5K by hypotenuse 13K. K get cancelled. Finally 5 by 13 is the value of sin A. Next we find the value of tan A. What is the formula in terms of sides for tan A? Tan A equal to opposite side by adjacent side. That equal to opposite side. You can check the opposite side, that is 5K. 5K by adjacent is 12K. K get cancelled. Finally 5 by 12. So finally the value of sin A is 5 by 13 and tan A is 5 by 12. Now we'll see the next question. It is on the screen. If 3 tan A equal to 4, then find sin A and cos A. Let's see the solution. Given data is 3 tan A equal to 4. Tan A equal to 4 by 3. What is the formula in terms of sides for tan? Tan A equal to opposite side by adjacent side, that equal to 4 by 3. Now consider a right angle triangle A. B, C. Now tan A, which indicates that theta we have to consider A. So opposite for theta, what is opposite? That is BC. That is how much? 4 from question. Adjacent side to the theta, what is adjacent? That is B. That is 3 units. By using Pythagoras, we have to find the AC. According to the Pythagoras principle, hypotenuse square equal to opposite square plus adjacent square. Now hypotenuse is how much? We don't know, we try to find that one only. That is AC whole square. Here the sides are the ratios, so that is 3 means 3k, 4 means 4k. Now hypotenuse is AC whole square equal to opposite is how much? 4k whole square plus adjacent is nothing but 3k whole square. Now AC square equal to 4k whole square is nothing but 16k square plus 9k square. Now AC whole square equal to 16 plus 9 is 25k square. Finally, AC equal to square root of 25k square, we can write 5k whole square. Square root get cancelled. AC equal to 5k. So that the length of AC is 5k. Now find the sin A. What is the formula of sin A in terms of sides? That is opposite side by hypotenuse equal to opposite side with respect to theta. What is opposite side? That is 4k by hypotenuse is 5k. K get cancelled. 4 by 5. Next, value of cos A. What is the cos formula in terms of sides? Cos A equal to adjacent side by hypotenuse. That is equal to adjacent side to the theta. Adjacent is AB. That is 3k. 3k by hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is how much? That is 5k. K get cancelled. The value is 3 by 5. Finally, the value of sin A is 4 by 5. The value of cos A is 3 by 5. Now we'll see the next question. It is on the screen. If cot theta equal to 7 by 8, evaluate 1 plus sin theta into 1 minus sin theta by 1 plus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta. Solution. Cot theta in terms of sides is adjacent side by opposite side. Is equal to 7 by 8. Now consider a right angle triangle A, B, C. Right angle is at B. Now cot theta, I am considering the theta at C. According to this question, cot theta equal to adjacent side. Adjacent means this theta, what is adjacent? BC is the adjacent, that is 7. And opposite side, what is opposite to the theta is AB, that is how much? 8. According to the Pythagoras principle, hypotenuse square equal to opposite square plus adjacent square. Hypotenuse is nothing but AC. AC whole square equal to opposite square. Opposite square is nothing but for theta, what is that? AB. AB means this is the ratio, so we have to take 8k. So here 8k whole square plus adjacent is nothing but BC. Same the way 7k. So here 7k whole square. Now AC whole square equal to 8 just 64k square plus 49k square. Now AC square equal to 64k square plus 49k square is 113k square. Now see here AC equal to square root of 113k. Now see here the value of AC is almost square root of 113k. Now apply these values. You have to find the sin theta. Sin theta equal to, in terms of sides, what is the formula? Opposite side by hypotenuse. That is equal to opposite. Theta is at C. Opposite is 8k by hypotenuse is 8k by square root of 113k is nothing but k get cancelled. 8 by square root of 113. Now cos theta. Cos theta equal to adjacent side by hypotenuse. Adjacent side with respect to theta. Theta is this. Adjacent means BC. How much it is? The length of BC is 7k by hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is how much? Square root of 113k. K get cancelled. Finally 7 by square root of 113. These values will substitute in the question. And finally we got the sin value is sin theta equal to 8 by square root of 113, comma cos theta we got 7 by square root of 113. Now the question is 1 plus sin theta into 1 minus sin theta by 1 plus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta. See here, if you observe carefully, this is a plus b into a minus b. This is also same the way a plus b into a minus b. What is the formula for this? A plus b into a minus b equal to a square minus b square by, same the way, a square minus b square. Now 1 minus sin square theta means the value of sin theta is 8 by square root of 113. So 8 by square root of 113 whole square, because here sin square is there, whole by 1 minus cos square theta. What is the value of cos? Cos is 7 by square root of root 113 whole square. Now next step, 1 minus, here square you apply inside, then it is 64 by 113 whole by, next 1 minus 49 by 113. Now take the LCM. If you take the LCM, 113 once 113 minus 64 by 113 whole by, now here again take the LCM for 113 into 1, that is 113 minus 49 by 113. If you observe carefully, 113 get cancelled. Now it is 113 minus 64 is how much? 49 by 113 minus 49 is how much? 64. So finally this we can express as 7 by 8 whole square. Finally 1 plus sin theta into 1 minus sin theta by 1 plus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta equal to 7 by 8 whole square. Now we'll solve the second question in the same bit. If cot theta is equal to 7 by 8, so evaluate 1 plus sin theta by cos theta. Already we know that value of sin theta. How much? Sin theta equal to 8 by square root of 113, comma. Cos theta equal to how much? 7 by square root of 113. Now substitute in the question. 1 plus sin theta by cos theta equal to 1 plus sin theta. Value of sin theta is 8 by square root of 113 by cos theta. Value of cos theta is 7 by square root of 113. Now see here, take the LCM. Square root of 113 plus 8 by square root of 113 by, what is this? 7 by square root of 113. Now I will write the numerator fraction as it is, that is square root of 113 plus 8 by square root of 113 into, whenever denominator fraction comes to the numerator, it becomes reciprocal, that is square root of 113 by 7. Now square root of 113 and square root of 113 get cancelled. The remaining is square root of 113 plus 8 by 7. Now finally, the value of 1 plus sin theta by cos theta equal to square root of 113 plus 8 by 7. Now we'll see the next question. It is on the screen. In right angle triangle ABC, right angle is at B. If tan A equal to root 3, then find sin A cos C plus cos A sin C. Solution. The given data is tan A equal to root 3. By default 1 is there. Now see, tan A equal to, what is the formula in terms of sides of tan A? Is opposite side by adjacent side. Is equal to root 3 by 1. Now consider a right angle triangle. Right angle is at B. It is given in the question. Now see here, tan A, you have to consider theta at A. Now see, tan A opposite is BC, that is how much? Root 3. By adjacent is AB, that is how much? 1. Now according to the Pythagoras principle, hypotenuse square equal to opposite square plus adjacent square. Now hypotenuse is nothing but longest side in the right angle triangle, that is AC whole square. Opposite is, theta opposite is root 3. So square root of 3 whole square plus adjacent is 1 whole square. Now AC whole square equal to root 3 square, means square root get cancelled. 3 plus 1. Therefore AC equal to square root of 4. So AC equal to 2. Finally the length of AC is 2. So these all are ratios. So we'll consider as K. Now sin A value is, sin A equal to, the formula of sin A is opposite side by hypotenuse equal to opposite side, that is to the theta opposite is BC, that is root 3K. Root 3K by hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is how much? That is 2K. Now K get cancelled. Finally root 3 by 2. We'll solve the cos A. What is the formula of cos A in terms of sides? That is adjacent side by hypotenuse. Adjacent to the theta is AB, that is 1K. By hypotenuse is 2K. get cancelled. Answer is 1 by 2. Now we'll find the sin C. Sin C, which is nothing but the theta is at C. So you draw the theta at C. Now what is the sine formula in terms of sides? That is opposite side by hypotenuse equal to opposite side. From C, opposite is AB, that is 1k. By hypotenuse is 2k. K get cancelled. 1 by 2 is sin C. Next we'll find the cos C. Cos C equal to adjacent side by hypotenuse. Adjacent, from C, what is adjacent? That is root 3k. By hypotenuse 2k. K get cancelled. Root 3 by 2. Now finally we got sin A is root 3 by 2, cos A is 1 by 2, sin C is 1 by 2, cos A is root 3 by 2. These values will substitute in the question. The question is sin A cos C plus cos A sin C. Now what is the value of sin A? Is square root of 3 by 2 into cos C. What is the cos C value? Root 3 by 2 plus cos A. What is the value of cos A? Is 1 by 2 into sin C. What is the value of sin C? Is 1 by 2. Now square root of 3 into root 3 is square root of 3 whole square by 2 2's 4 plus 1 1's 1 by 2 2's 4. Now square root get cancelled. 3 by 4 plus 1 by 4. Denominators are same, then add the numerators. So 3 plus 1, that is 4 by 4 equal to 1. Finally, sin A cos C plus cos A sin C equal to 1. It is a identity in trigonometry. Now we'll solve the next question in the same way, that is cos A minus sin A sin C. See the solution. Just now we did sin A value is sin A equal to root 3 by 2, cos A equal to 1 by 2, sin C equal to 1 by 2, cos C equal to root 3 by 2. These values we did in the previous problem. From that I consider. Now we will substitute these values in the question. The question is cos A cos C minus sin A sin C. Now cos A is nothing but 1 by 2. Cos C is nothing but square root of 3 by 2 minus sin A is nothing but square root of 3 by 2. Sin C is nothing but 1 by 2. This is how much? Square root of 3 by 4 minus square root of 3 by 4 plus square root of 3 by 4 minus get cancelled. The answer is 0. So finally cos A cos C minus sin A sin C is equal to 0. This is also one of the identity in trigonometry.